EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on Monday night. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This could be the turning point.
First and 10. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up third down. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. In motion comes Andrews. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. In motion comes Andrews. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
1st and 10 now from the 36. In motion comes Andrews. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, on the tackle. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So after one in this NFC title game rematch, 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing here is Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here's 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Gibbs. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Detroit.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. Hooker. Off he goes. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That is intercepted by the first-round pick from Alabama, Terrion Arnold. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Makes the score Lions 17, 49ers nothing.
know the owner's happy with that one.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Pearsall going to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a good run there. Going to get them 5 yards. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's to the first-round rookie from Florida, Ricky Pearsall. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Purdy gonna put it up again. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. First catch of the ball game for Debo. That's a first down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. The Lions called their first timeout. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
49ers 3.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Here's McCaffrey. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Purdy. That one taken in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Renardo Green there to bring him down. Second and 7. A run here with Gibbs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here now, 3rd and 5. Goff in the pistol. Ho-ho! Into space. And he will go all the way. Drake London. Touchdown, Detroit. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers back within 7. It's 24-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Gibbs. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Gibbs. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Now a 3rd and 2. Goff to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, Goff. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And Mama Niners are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
1st and 10.
Can't stop us, though. Can't stop us. Keep racing. Get in the pocket. Keep racing.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Has a man wide open. It's Samuel. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter.
Lions 24, 49ers 17.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
19 tight. Get off the ground, fellas. Back to 60.
3rd down. Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now Purdy. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, like, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you work.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good. but a touchdown does, so I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Once again, it's Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. Although it didn't appear that he got it by much. He needed 4. He got 4 on 3rd down. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. 1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8. Here's Gibbs. Room up the sideline at the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down. They hand it to Gibbs. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a